Greetings, fellow overtakers. Hope you all are having an amazing Sunday so far. Welcome to another episode with Hanging Out with Coach Ryan Gerada. I am your host. Uh, Feel free to join me for the next half an hour or so, hopefully less, as I update you for the upcoming week. So, without further ado, if you are watching live, hashtag live in the comments. If you are watching the replay, hashtag replay. So, if you are watching from my Facebook page, head over to streamyard.com/Facebook and I'll be able to see your comments. Once again, this recording, past recordings, blog posts, articles, and reviews you can find on my website. Head over to coachryangerada.com and get the latest information there. Once again, I am wrapping up this summer challenge, but feel free to join. Hashtag challenge in the comments if you are interested in starting a healthy habit. But yes, we will be starting a challenge on October 1st if you're interested in joining that one. Once again, hashtag challenge in the comments. If you are interested in starting your own challenge online, feel free to check out groovewithryan.com and get the latest information there. Once again, if you are new here, feel free to subscribe or follow whichever platform you're on. Hit that bell notifications or the three dots to get updates when I go live. All right, without further ado, we'll just do some quick sound checks on Facebook. We are good there. All right, and on YouTube. All right. Okay, hopefully it's coming out clearly, but once again, thank you for joining and welcome. Yeah, it this week has gone by really fast. This weekend, or from my last time I joined you guys, it's been going pretty well. I was in such a state of a flow, especially yesterday, that just was just been knocking out a lot of tasks on my list, and it's been going very well. If you want to see, this was my task for yesterday. All right, and yeah, definitely started a little bit early, and definitely spent a lot of time learning. Yep, as you guys know that I've I decided and made the plunge to uh, head back to school after almost 20 plus years. I think it was like 2001 or 2002 when I decided to well, last time I was in school, and that was for the nursing program, which I wasn't really ready or was not interested in doing. It was just basically something that my parents wanted me to do, and you know what? It, it would just been doing it just for money, and definitely had no passion for it. And even though if I finish the school program, which will be rough, because yeah, definitely the school environment. In-person school environment, it was something it wasn't for me. So but yeah, it eventually I would have quit my work anyways, but let's just say luckily for enough that my wife is a nurse, so my parents were happy. So it still met that that check mark off their bucket list. So So there's a compromise there. So, but yeah, definitely spent a lot of time learning. A lot of the learning was working on my life book. It spent a lot of hours on that, and yeah, I'm in the beginning part of that session, and definitely went through a few things like what was it? There's 12 areas in your life that is part of making you how you say it you need to look to into improving, and the ones that I did yesterday was emotion, uh, having control, or seeing where your emotions are at, and definitely realizing where you want to be emotionally, how to have better control of it, and as for myself, using it as a fuel for the future. So definitely spent some time there, and then the other part was the other part of that equation was character. So each week there are two things that get unlocked for me to work on, and for this or past week, it was character. So definitely spent some time there. And another word I like to use for character is your credibility. How people see you. So I learned this from a coworker when I was on another, uh, creating another line of income. I was basically I was licensed to I went to school for learning how insurance, learning how to you know find a financial plan for clients, and obviously I was promoting myself to one of my coworkers, and then obviously he did came to the point like no offense, I like you, but I see how uh, you you work at how you move, or how you do things at work. I'm not confident of you being my personal financial planner. So obviously, it's a wake up call, and definitely maybe I took offense at the time. I can't remember. Time heals all things, but uh, a lot of people will either take that as a negative, or a lot of people will take that as learning. So I took that as a learning part, and overall, your character, your credibility, how you see yourself in the future, how you try to um, start a new chapter each life, and then it's in your life. It's a 24/7 role. You have to be when you're out there, uh, out in the public. Obviously, yeah, you really have to be like a magician, always enroll in what you're trying to promote yourself, your credibility, right? So, and definitely, yeah, I mean, that was a huge learning experience for me, that I had to keep on top of controlling my emotions, and be consistent in how I work and how I show up to the public. So spent a lot of time yesterday working on um, my character and emotions. And there's, like I said, there's 12 different avenues that makes up your life book. Uh, no in particular order. Uh, like I said, it's all what's important to you. As of now, how they laid it out here: week one, health and fitness, and your intellectual. Week two, emotional and character. Week three, spiritual and love. Week four, parenting and social. Week five, financial career, and then week six, I believe, quality of life and life vision. So a lot of these things that I learned, um, you know, um, all linked to overlap, right? They're all linked. That's why, obviously, they went out putting health and fitness as your number one because of this overall, your health is linked to so many things. Uh, where you are at physically and mentally affects every aspect of your life. So if you're low energy, then obviously you can give your very best to each of the things that's there. So definitely health and fitness, and then obviously they went tied it up with intellectual. That basically, yeah, just your outcome is basically, it's how much you invest in your mind, right? So as you say, thoughts become things. Your mind is your network. The older you get, the only thing that remains intact, and if you obviously, like I said, invest in your health and keep your mind present as much as possible, then the older you get, the stronger that your mind gets over physical body. So these are the things that we're working on, and definitely let me show you what that looks like. So just share what my life book looks like, and it's each one is unique to them, right? There's no cookie cutter template on how your life book is created, and definitely that is something that I want to create as a coach for the people that I'm working on. Their Help them create their own life book. So basically, these are the stuff that we're learning for ourselves, and definitely something that is unique to the individual. So yeah, definitely being coached by me, it's all about we start off you know working on your health and fitness, and then once we improve that, then we move on other things. It'll be up to you which is important to you. So it's finding out what's your priority, and the most dire part of your life that you really want to that's very important. And after learning working on these two things, at the end of it all, right, and kind of gave me soul searching on you know what are we trying to do in any aspect of life, right? It truly is really all about the pursuit of your happiness, right? There was one part where I think a teacher was asking all his students on what they want to be in a life, and you know, obviously, a lot of students gave various answers like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a firefighter. Then, obviously, there's one student that gave the answer that I want to be happy, right? And obviously, the teachers, told the student, I guess you misinterpret the question, and then obviously the student misinterpret. Well, you must be confused with life itself. We are all trying to find what will make us happy, and that is the true search of what uh, we should strive for. So yeah, definitely. I mean, that was like an uh, mind-opening, you know, comment that it is. We all are looking for happiness, whether it's like I said, in our health and fitness. It goes so many ways. What is the definition of health and fitness? It means a lot different from every for each person. So it's not all about there's always the fight between to love your body, right? And that means a lot of things to many people. It doesn't mean to be super skinny as a model. It doesn't mean to be overweight. Uh, it doesn't mean to basically look ripped. Yeah, health and fitness means a lot to so many people, but it's at the end, it's as they say, what is the physical attributes that makes you happy, that makes you loving yourself. So it means a lot to many things to people. Like I said, all these other characteristics, pillars of your life. Everyone has variations on that, and there is no cookie cutter thing that fits everyone, right? And that's what makes us human beings. That's what makes us unique individuals. We all like different things. We all love different things, and a lot of different things make us happy. But you know, as a coach, it's me finding out, drawing that out of you, and then working on that particular thing that has basically um, gone away, to bring it back. So it's not about me sharing, me being a mentor or a consultant. It's about getting the best uh, out of you from what you already believe that works for you, and definitely, like I said, keeping you accountable and keeping you on track and supporting you every step of the way. And that's pretty much what we always need is someone that believes in us, that are happy, that uh, we are staying on track on that and we aren't alone, right? And that's the toughest thing, is that, you know, doing something, and sometimes you're hoping other people will acknowledge that, even though, you know, it it may be 1% improvement. You know, that's definitely my job to keep you on track of that. So yeah, it's, as much as I'm training and learning so much things to, you know, definitely enhance myself for myself, but also uh, being able to share that with my family, my friends, my community. It's definitely it definitely at the end of the day, it's I'm taking stuff that's making me happy, because, you know, there are parts of myself that I want to continue to improve on. So, and what I'm improving on myself may not be, you know, um, the same priority for another student, another family member. Each one of us have different priorities. Each one of us are in different stages of life. So, like I said, when we were younger, you know, time definitely we didn't care too much. We always think, oh, we can learn that later, right? Uh, Obviously, it's about, you know, enjoying the moment, and while we're still young, and before life and responsibilities start kicking in as we get older, right? So, like I said, I used to listen to a lot of music in my 20s, uh, late 30s, but now mm, I definitely don't listen to music at all, unless, you know, it's with a van full of friends, or a van full, my vehicle full with my family. That's pretty much the only time I listen to music. But overall, if I'm by myself, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to or watching talks, topics on YouTube, and obviously I'm learning the different quests in my studies. So those are the the things that's, you know, I changed over as I got older, right? So, but at the end of it, it's, you know, it's pursuing what makes you happy in the moment. And definitely one of my core values is learning, and for sure that's making me happy at the moment. So definitely, yeah, I mean, this is like I said, you know, this is pretty much what consumed my day yesterday. Got a lot done, uh, learning, working on two different aspects of my life. Once again, uh, working on my emotional state, working on my character, my credibility, how I see myself, and obviously, it's not the same as, you know, how people see you, because definitely it's hard to see the label if you're inside the bottle. So definitely a question I want to ask all of you, if you're watching: what are three or two characteristics that you guys see in me? Like, uh, a lot of people like call me a coach, right? And, you know, sometimes it's uh, that's something that I embrace. But, you know, asking out these questions, you know, sometimes you work on stuff that you feel that you are strong in, and then there are probably other parts of that makes you you, that you don't realize, but, you know, the people around you feel strongly with that when they see you, right? So sometimes, you know, some people will, like, I don't see myself as a teacher, and maybe someone else will see you as a teacher. And then, these are different things that, these this characters, these traits, that you might not see, because obviously, you are focusing on stuff that you feel that is your strength, right? So these are different things I've been working, especially yesterday. This is what my calendar looks like. Obviously, for my challenge for the summer, I was just focusing on being active. But what came out of it, there, after doing 3 other challenges, I've been working on basically 3 other challenges on top. So meditation has been the game changer for me, and I guess meditation led into me being learning for myself, right? Going back to school and strengthening, not only my physical attributes, but also, strengthening my mind, strengthening once again my spiritual connection. And like I said, spirituality is all different to everyone. So I use meditation for myself, just praying to him, to the universe. And then obviously, meditation's part is for me to receive, and then what I ask. And then definitely, like I said, it helped me so much that I've been able to not sleep for 2 to 3 hours right after work, like afternoon nap. 25-minute session definitely gave me the jump start of focus, clarity, and then just definitely that energy to push through the rest of my day. So all the people on Strava see that I'm meditating almost 2 to 3 times each day. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a long meditation. It could be 10 minutes if that's what's available to you, or 25, or like for me, like an hour before I go to bed. So this is what my calendar looked like yesterday. Obviously, it was all jam packed, but was able to definitely fill it up. And then obviously, sometimes it's always hard to find that flow. And this is what today looks like for me. It was all jam packed, and obviously, definitely needed that time to recharge before getting back on live. So happiness means so many different things, and it's obviously it's is my goal as a coach is to definitely find what makes you happy, to various things. Like I said, it could be health, it could be, your career, it could be parenting. It's my job as a coach to find out, have that rapport, that connection with you, find out what's really, what you've done in the past, what has worked for you, and definitely what you feel comfortable doing, as to start out your journey towards that happiness. So, and it's obviously my goal to keep you accountable for that. So overall, like I said, I'm trying to embrace myself. Not as a fitness trainer. That's definitely not something that I'm working on right now. Not as a health nutritionist or dietitian. My main goal as a coach is to definitely help you find your happiness. And there's, like I said, there's 12 different avenues that I'm working on for myself, and that is something that I hope to be able to help you all on your personal journey, creating your own life book and strengthening 12 different pillars uh, on your journey. So definitely, I'm excited. It's a far cry from where I was last year, where I just had no groove, no energy, no motivation, due to many factors, due to this pandemic. But definitely, this year has been really great, really awesome. Thanks to wonderful family, friends, my community who been very supportive along the way, and definitely it didn't come out without its own hiccups or challenges this year. I knew I had a few, but overall, I'm definitely happy that a lot of things have strengthened over time, and obviously one of them is introducing meditation into my life, and then obviously now it's a roller coaster, well, but of up and downs, but in a positive way where I can just hit the reset and definitely be able to realign and refocus once again. So hopefully all of you are able to find what makes you happy. I know this pandemic was a reset and a hard wake up call to a lot of us, but at the same time, it was able to give us that break in our routine to really assess on what really is important to us. And for myself personally, it's really wanting to be there for my family, wanting to be every segment, every stage of their life, being able to be there, being able to be present, and at the same time being able to engage as well, not being someone watching on the sidelines and cheering, but be able to be part of that experience and helping out at the best version of myself. So definitely, like I said, it's finding out what's important to me. It's not only about being healthy so that I can live longer, for my kids to experience different things, but it's at the same time being healthy to be at a high level to engage in every aspects of their lives, not just only witnessing, but also being able to engage. And like I said, a lot of my friends and community just definitely show that any age you are, you can perform like you're even in your 20s. So uh, let's do our very best not to take our health for granted, as much as we are trying to create uh, happiness and memories in the moment. Let's stay on top of that and be able to do that in our 60s or our 70s, and as time goes on, be able to engage and move while even in our 80s. So hopefully that's been helpful for you. I definitely don't want to take too much of your time, but definitely uh, the week ahead for me is obviously, yeah, a lot of studying, learning for the next 4 to 6 months is going to be intense. I know this last week was just a welcome, and now we're going to get into the nitty gritty stuff in my course. So I'm already connecting. There's almost like over 400 uh, in our group call. There's 700 plus, probably 800 plus people who enrolled to the holistic or the certified holistic program, which is this one's being done worldwide. Um, but definitely, I'm already connecting to at least 7 people here who are in the Vancouver, the YVR area. So it's really good that, like I said, we're not doing this alone, and we have people, we have coaches who are supporting us on this journey. So I'm looking forward to sharing with you all what I learned in the certified holistic coaching. And I just definitely probably want to label myself not not a fitness, not nutritionist, even though some of that is covered in the program. But most importantly, just being your happiness coach, and definitely supporting you in 12 different pillars in your life, and whichever is important to you, we're definitely happy to support you on that. And hopefully, like I said, share what you learned from here, and then implement what I share with you, so that you guys can find your own happiness. Once again, if you are live, hashtag live in the comments. If you are watching the replay, hashtag replay. Once again, all your comments, your engagement, if this has been very helpful for you, feel free to give it the thumbs up, give it the like. Thank you, my good, wonderful friend David Machado, for giving it the thumbs up. Once again, like I said, these engagements help tell YouTube, help tell Facebook algorithms that this has been beneficial, and hopefully it will be shared out to people who are striving to find their happiness. All right, and once again, this recording, you can past recordings, blog posts, articles, and reviews you can find on my website. Head over to coachryangerada.com and get the latest information there. And once again, feel free to join the remainder of the summer challenge. It doesn't have to be 68 days, but if you want to create a habit, and like I said, I'm definitely been working on worked on 3 habits that I'm still doing today, working on my 4th, but definitely it's not the only one I'm working on. Definitely there's 2 other, like meditation and taking my supplements and other things that are just basically part of that journey. So I know I'm working on being active, but definitely a lot of things have been supporting that as well. So I'm working on more than one habit for this challenge. And once again, if you are interested in starting your online journey, feel free to check out groovewithryan.com and get the latest updates there. Once again, feel free to subscribe and follow whichever platform you're watching from. Hit that bell notifications or the 3 dots to get updates when I go live. So I'll be back once again on Tuesday and Thursdays. The times will vary, especially on Thursday, as I'm now doing I'm running, staying active on Thursday as well, and trying to connect with my fellow runners once again, as we're getting back to the new normal. So definitely, that's definitely that'd probably be something that will be done like around 8:30. All right, so once again, thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and I hope you all have an amazing week ahead. Do your very best to continue to find your happiness, and through that, that's always your continued pursuit to overtake your potential. All right, thank you so much for your time and your support, and I wish you all a wonderful evening. Take good care.